guys, and welcome back to the Moaning Yorkshireman, and welcome back to Funky Food Friday. We're in the wrong corner of the house once again because it's still upside down. An update will be coming once that's all sorted as to what's gone on and why, and how we fixed it and what's going to be next. So yeah, you're going to look forward to that video in the not too distant future. But for now, it is Funky Food Friday and it's prime time once again, and this time it is Ice Pop. The flavour that I am most looking forward to and have been for quite some time. I really hope this is nice. It's by far my favourite bottle in terms of looks, like the French flag. It just looks lovely, doesn't it? It looks really distinctive, really standouty, and honestly, I have been so looking forward to this. So I hope it delivers, because that tropical punch last week really surprised me, and we've only had one shit flavour so far, which was lemon lime for me personally. So yeah, we're going to give it a go as always, but for me, looks alone like that, a solid 10 out of 10. So let's undo the lid as always. Christ, that is on. They're good, they're certainly on. It's a sturdy bottle, shall we say that. I apologise for the lighting again. I've got shadows. I've restored this camera back to factory settings and I'm still not happy with it, but it is what it is, isn't it? I've not got to 1,000 subscribers by being good. Every video I do is shit. so anyway, here we go. The lid's off. Here's the glass as always to decant. So let's have a sniff first. That smells very tropical punchy. In fact, it's near enough identical to the smell of tropical punch sweets. That's all it smells like, just sweets. Again, refreshers, fizzers, Parma violets, all that kind of smell again. Yeah, it is just sweets, that. That is just sweets again. So could it end up tasting very much like tropical punch, as I expected in the last episode? So, we're going to decant, but it smells of sweets, and pour. And we've got like a cloudy lemonade kind of look there, haven't we? I'm going to pour a lot in again as always. So there you go, that's the look of it. Cloudy lemonade is what I would say the colour is. Looks alright. Smells alright. Again, smells of sweets. I can't really distinguish it too much from tropical flavour. If I'm going to be really picky, I'm going to say it smells a little bit sweeter than the tropical punch based on smell. So yeah, smells a little bit sweeter perhaps, but that's just really clutching at straws. It does smell like tropical punch. So without further ado then, let's give it a taste test. This is the most important thing. Is Ice Pop worth it? Let's give it a go. You know what? If I'd have had this and then tropical punch, I'd have been absolutely singing this one's praises, and then tropical punch would have trumped it. But because I've had tropical punch first, I don't think this one's as good as that. Yeah, that's a weird one, that. I honestly don't know how to distinguish it too much from tropical punch, but it is missing something that had. It's not as flavoured to me. I mean, by far and away, if I'm going to rate it right now, this is going to be second, because I could drink that and I could probably drink the whole bottle again. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a really piss poor episode this, I'm afraid, guys, because I can't really distinguish it too much from the tropical punch. But I just know something's missing. Tropical punch had that little bit extra, a little bit more of a punch, if you pardon the pun, and really gave it a really refreshing, nice taste of sweets. Whereas this just tastes like an old sweet shop smells, if that makes sense. You know, you've got your blackjacks, your Parma violets, your fizzers, your refreshers. It just tastes like loads of them penny chew sweets all combined into a drink. But there's not a wow factor there at all. But it is better than blue raspberry, I would say that, because I would be able to drink this whole bottle in one go. It's certainly better than lemon lime, but for me, tropical punch is really topping it. I wish I'd have had these the other way around now, but I am literally drinking them in the order I purchase them. So, you know, I tried to keep it fair in that sense, but I wish I'd have tried Ice Pop last week and Tropical Punch this, because I'd have been singing this one's praises, and then I'd have been like, oh, Tropical Punch is even better, whereas this compared to Tropical Punch just really does fall a little bit flat. The thing I'd like to add though is, it's not bad, it is lovely. Really, really nice flavour. But I've just got to compare it to Tropical Punch, and if I saw two on the shelves and I was like, what shall I buy? I'd be buying the Tropical Punch every day of the week compared to this one. And would I buy this if this was the only one they had in? Yeah, I think I would. I definitely would. If there were blue raspberry or lemon lime, I'd certainly leave them. I would leave them in all fairness. So, I don't want to say it's bad at all, but I'm not a taste connoisseur. I can't distinguish really that much of a difference from Tropical Punch and Ice Pop, other than Tropical Punch just had a little bit of something extra that I really liked, but I can't work out what's missing from this. Yeah, it's lovely. It is lovely. Really nice taste. Taste the sweets again, but if you're going to have different flavours, or certainly different looking bottles that are claiming to be different flavours, I think there needs to be a lot different to this. If someone blind taste tested me and said distinguish between the two, I would give Tropical Punch just the edge, because it was a little bit more, maybe sharp's the word I'm after. There was a little bit more distinct flavours there, whereas this one's more dulled down. But in a blind taste test, not knowing what you were giving me, I would find it difficult to distinguish between the two. But knowing what each one is, Tropical Punch does win it for me. Yeah. Overall, you know what? I gave Tropical Punch a 10 out of 10. I don't want to say that Ice Pop's bad, because it isn't. But I can't really get hyped up about it, because it's just a second best Tropical Punch. That's all I'm going to keep saying. But in terms of flavour, taste, looks, appearance, bottle, the bottle's bloody lovely. Stick that on Tropical Punch and you've won. That's all I'm going to say to that. I'm still going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. And just give me a minute, because I'm going to edit. I'm going to get this Tropical Punch that I've still got left. And I'm going to try them again and see if I can taste the difference. Right, I'm back. So let's see if Tropical Punch is vastly different now I've got the two side by side. Let's have a taste, shall we? Yeah, definitely more stronger taste smelling. Yeah, it smells... There's a little bit extra there, but not enough to call anything really. Yeah, there's something... See, again, I'm smiling because that is lovely, but I've just put it in my mouth and it tastes exactly the same. But then you get this like last bit of a fizzy sensation, you know, as if you're having something that's got a little bit of spice to it. Yeah, that's delicious. That is delicious. I really do rate Tropical Punch so much. That is gorgeous. But to distinguish it between Ice Pop, I can't really, but there is just something a little bit extra, especially in that. A bit more of a kick to it, a bit more spice, a bit more wow, a whoosh kind of taste in your mouth. The Tropical Punch is like a child version of this, you know. It's the difference between a shandy and a pint, that kind of difference. You know, you get the taste, but you don't really get the full flavour. That's probably what I'm going to say. But yeah, near as damn it, tastes identical. But if them two were on the shelf together, Tropical Punch every time. So, there you go. I've ended up trying the prime flavour I've already tried again, to try and distinguish what Ice Pop was so different, same about it. And in the end, I'm not quite sure, but there's certainly a little bit more there, a bit more of a spice, a bit more of a kick to the Tropical Punch than there is with Ice Pop. So, my rating for Ice Pop, I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10 for me. And that is in second place at the moment. Between these four flavours, it's going Tropical Punch, Ice Pop, Blue Raspberry, and then we have the Lemon Lime, which was dog shite. Absolutely awful. Tasted a piss. So there you go. So join me next week if you're interested in these absolutely shite awful reviews of this really, really overpriced and overhyped drink. But for those two, lovely. They're worth the £2 is what I would say to those. Yeah, it's orange next. Managed to get an orange, which I've found out was quite rare, but I managed to get it from funnily enough, a Londis, which aren't technically allowed to sell them, but I paid £3 for it, so I didn't really overpay. So yeah, Londis, managed to get an orange. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'll see you all then next week to try orange flavour. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and as always, much love.